morning. Can I have your mark sheets, please? Thank you. My name is Ivanna. There are 4 parts to this examination. Don't worry if I interrupt you at any time, as timing is quite important. What's your name?
Alpha.
And your name?
Claudia.
Okay. First of all, I would like to know something about you. So I'm going to ask you some questions about yourselves. Alpha, how have your hobbies changed since you were a child?
When I was a child, I used to play a lot with dolls or toys or something like that. And also I used to play with my siblings. Now I don't do that too much. I use a lot my cell phone because I'm busy. Also I don't play with my brothers too much. And yeah, I used to go to the park and play with the kids around there. And since I live in another house, I don't do that too much.
Okay. What sports did you do when you were a child?
I used to do gymnastics, and also I used to do tennis. With my best friend, I used to go to gymnastics, and
Thank you. Claudia, what's more motivating, having a challenging job or a good salary?
Good salary. For me, it's a good salary because you're motivated to, like, if you do your things, like the things well, you will get a good salary, a good money. So I will be more motivated for a good salary because that is like, oh, I'm wake up because I'm going to go to my work and work well, because at the end of the month I will get a good salary, a good money.
Okay. What food do you like from other countries?
I like a lot the Chinese food, like the fried rice, the like the chicken, like sweet acid chicken. And
Okay,
yeah.
thank you. In this part, I am going to give each of you 2 pictures. I would like you to compare the pictures and answer a question about them in about 1 minute and a half. You will also have to answer a short question about your partner's picture. Don't worry if I interrupt you, it's a timing very important. Candidate A, Alpha, it's your turn first. Now you have your pictures. They show you 2 types of technology, mobile phones and social networks. Please compare the both photos and say what you think about the advantages and disadvantages of using both these types of technology.
Okay, can I start?
You can start.
Okay, in the first photograph, people are using the social media for, I don't know, sending message, spend time, I don't know, on Instagram or Facebook or in TikTok. They are not using the social media or the cell phone or the computer for work. And in the other picture, there is a woman using her cell phone and her laptop for work. And I think in the first image, the people look more happier because they are, I don't know, texting with friends or something like that, and they can use I don't know, their free time or the social media more free. And in the other picture, the woman is, I don't know, searching, I don't know, on Google for.
Okay, thank you. Claudia, how often do you use social networks?
Social networks that I have to. Oh, okay. Like I like use that every day because I use a lot Instagram and TikTok. And TikTok every day. Actually like Twitter too. So I use a lot social media.
Okay. Now, Claudia, there are your pictures. They show different types of holidays. Please compare both photos and talk about the advantages and disadvantages of both types of holidays. You can start.
The first photo is like is in Egypt, and it's like an Asian city. And of course the second photo is more like a beach, like Cancun, I think, when I see it. So the first one looks more older than the second one, for the Asian city of Egypt. And like an advantage, like for me, in the first one in Egypt, I think like an advantage for me is that I like a lot the history, so I will be very excited for being in a very old Asian city. But the second one at the same time, I will be very excited because like that holiday is for like relax, so go to relax,
Okay,
enjoy
thank you.
it.
Alpha, do you prefer going on holidays with a travel agency or make your own arrangements? And why? You can start.
I think make my own arrangements because I can do whatever place I want to go, and also I have my times to I have my own time to spend in each of that places, and I think it's, I don't know, a better option for me. In my own opinion, I think it's better to go by your own.
Okay, thank you. Can I have your page, please? Paper. Thank you. Now I would like you to talk about something together for about 4 minutes. Again, don't worry if I interrupt you, as timing is very important. You and your partner have decided that it's time to move in together. You are not sure if you should buy the house or just rent it. Here are some ideas to help you. You can use your own ideas as well. First, property. 2, stability. 3, freedom. And 4, loan or mortgage. You have 10 seconds to read the instructions carefully.
Well, first one.
Thank you. Can you give me the paper? Okay. Now talk together.
Okay, I think like if you like if we don't have a good stability, economic stability, I think it's more like it's a better option to get like a rent house, because it's like it's something like trouble.
It's going to be more difficult to
Hard.
buy a house.
Yeah, with
Because of the money.
yeah, for or stability.
Okay, that's a good point. I think for freedom, it's a better option to buy the house, because if you want to, I don't know, paint the house, the walls of the house, or I don't know, change a little bit the house, or I don't know, put a tree in the garden. If you buy the house, you can do whatever you want to that house. But if you rent it, you need to ask for permission to do that changes in the house, inside and outside of the house.
Yeah. For that point, it will be like, it sounds like, for like buy a house is better in that way if you like save money if you save money before, it will be more like easier, and it's like it's the better option if you have the money, if you save the money before.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think if we save the money before, it's better option
It's
to
going to be easier
easier
to buy the
and
house.
better option to buy the house.
Yeah.
That the rent.
And if we don't have money, we
Rent.
rent. But also we need to find a house that has the lower rent.
Yeah.
Talking
With-
about the money, and for
Okay, thank you. Now you have about a minute to decide if in today's world it's better renting or buying a house. You can start.
Well, with the nowadays salary, I think it's difficult to get like the enough money to like buy a house.
yeah, also it depends of the job that each person has have, and I think for me, for nowadays, I think it's a good option to rent if if you have I don't know, a good salary to pay that.
Yeah, I think like if you can rent like at the beginning you can rent, and later you save money.
You
and
can buy the house.
Yeah, you can rent at first rent a house, or you can live with your parents.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's a
a
good
good
option.
option.
It's a better option. So you don't
save the
spend,
money.
You save the money. You don't. I don't know. You don't spend.
And later
that
you
money.
buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think.
thank you. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? First, Alpha. What problems can people face when they buy a house?
When they buy a house, can I start?
You can start.
When they buy a house, okay, I think it's going to be difficult because you need to pay the lights and the water of the house, and if you don't know how to I don't know, save money or something like that, it's going to be difficult for you. You need to manage well the money, and
Okay. How important is it to have your own property for the future?
I think it's very important, because if you in the future, if you want to do, I don't know, if you want to do a family, or you want to I don't know, do the things that you like, I think it's a good option to have your own house, because you can do whatever you want. And
Okay, thank you. Now, Claudia, do you think the government should help people buy their first home? You can start.
It will be great if it will be like that, because you have like a extra help for buying your first house, because you want to like create your own family. For that, it's better to get your own house, to don't be worried about the rent, of the money for the rent every single month. So it will be very like great, awesome if the government help with that for buy the first house.
Okay. What do you think are the main advantages of owning a house?
You don't need to like be worried about the rent to pay at the end of the month. You don't need, like, you have this freedom to do put something of the house or like
Thank you.
okay.
That's the end of the test.